Hey everyone, it's me, the one and only, the Sparkle Girl, or Kin Sparkle. So, today, you guys probably might like this one because I am going to talk about animation once again, because let's just say it's kind of important to me and to some others who are also interested in animation, as in like if you want to become an animator one day in the future when you're older, and that includes myself. So let's just say there are some few things that I need to give you some examples and give you the best advice and some of the things that you have to learn about animation, because let's just say I'm going to call like this things to talk about animating. Now there are many ways to do animation really, so let's just say you can now always do a storyboard animation or a computer animation, stop motion, cutout, clay, and always need a motion graphics. So, but to remember, it's not as easy as you think because it takes time. Like, it takes patience. Patience is the importance of doing things, and you can't really rush it because otherwise, if you rush it, there's nothing we can do about it. So that's the part of the thing. So let's just, think twice sometimes because like I said, it's not always that easy when it comes to animation. And yes, of course, I love art. So although I'm more into animation than most, like messy paints and sparkly stuff and all that. Although I do mind sparkles. Although I don't mind the sparkles stuff sometimes. It kind of depends. But most of the time, I'm not really like all those messy stuff that most people seem to like, and that especially the kids. And I'm going to share some of the like step by step sort of thing. As in, there are some few things that you will need to learn about, and going to start. So I'm going to just start by saying the first thing is to do is always start by writing a story you have in mind from your head. And once the story that you have have in mind is done, then you start do your own animation on each part of the story. Okay, and after that, secondly, once the idea for the story is ready to put into words, the next step is writing the script. Always should make a script. It's let's just say the script is something that for the people like actors who should do the role play of like speaking. Like if you think about Disney actors, like when you watch their behind the scenes, you can see the actors behind those cameras and those microphones and that, and wearing those headphones like I'm wearing right now while recording. So let's just say most people do that while singing or talking through the record session. That's the importance of the whole thing. Always need an actor to do the role play because that's also the important. Okay. Next, once the script is ready, concept art is often created to establish the visual style of the film. That's a really fun step, and it is the first chance we can get to see the parts of the film come to life. Yeah, it's all about exploring and trying things out. Okay, and next is creating a storyboard, which is probably one of the most important steps in figuring out the film. Storyboarding allows you to look at your film as a whole and spot story and pacing issues. Maker One also provides you with something you can show other people for feedback. Most people react better to a storyboard than a script. Once we're happy with the board, we move on to creating an animatic. Yeah. And an animatic is the movie version of your storyboard. We bring all the boards into an editing program and edit them with the correct timing, add some temporary music and sound effects, just in order to complement the different story beats. And when we're done, we have the first version of our film to be ready to watch. At this point, depending on your animation medium of choice, we'll be creating the different assets for our film: 3D animation, 2D animation, or stop motion. Okay, and after that, this is where we finally bring life into the film. The characters started to move, and we can see the soul of the film come to life in front of us. And then also the other ones here. Oh, and also, edit is also important. Color correction is the process of manipulating the colors of each individual shot so that it matches the one that comes before and after it. We also have to make sure the shot doesn't have parts that are too white or too black, as in black and white sort of way. Basically working so that we can get a consistent and correct color all throughout the film. And next is making sure the music fits of what we were trying to do with the film or a show, and making sure either a show or a film with the music. The sound designer, the person who will do the sounds and that, who will then finalizes all those sound effects like Foley, ambience, and voices, as well as mastering and mixing in the final audio of the film. And after that is for motion capture, you need a model actor actress to role play for the character to match the movements on every detail. Yeah, that's definitely important because I seen a video for this little, for the cartoon version of the Little Mermaid, and they have this actress. I forgot her name, but I know what she looks like though, and she actually really did great job on doing those movements. So if you watch the video, you know what I mean. It's kind of hard to explain anyway. So. So this is how we start animation. Once you've succeed, you have to make it as a business as well and to make money too. So basically what I'm trying to say is most of the work in a film or series is getting into the major studios might take years of applying before getting in the door. Okay, so there are some few things that I should also need to talk about, mention or that you guys need to know for commercial. Working in commercials takes a different set of skills than a film or a TV show. Though you might still be animating characters, the timeline of production is much quicker and you would be expected to do more different tasks rather than specialize. Animating on commercials might not be what you wanted to become an animator for, but it can still be a lot of fun, and there is much more work to be had, and location are almost a non-issue, since most major cities have production companies, reducing commercial work to some degree. Well, there are some loads of studios out there, like especially like Disney and some others. Okay, video games. The video game industry is massive, and there's a lot of work for animators in it. The work itself varies greatly from motion capture to full character animation to creating animation cycles. That's it, cycles. Sorry, that live throughout the game. Okay, director. Okay, so firstly, get hired at a big studio like Disney. And two, moving up the ranks until you become director. Sorry. But of course, it's not that simple as it seems. First, you'll be working as a junior animator for many years, and it will probably take you almost a decade to get to a place where someone would even consider making you as a director. And even then, the chances are close to zero. Mm, okay, focus on storytelling skills. The skills of being a good director are mostly about being a good storyteller, as well as understanding pacing, composition, and acting. These are the skills that a good animator should have as well. So if you're coming from animation, it might be easier for you. Focus on showing of these skills in your shorts, showing interesting compositions and cinematography. These are what people are looking for in a director, not fancy renders or complex modeling for good storytelling. So yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy my video. And well, but to remember everyone, no one can make you a director. It has to come from you. Yep. Because because I've been searching all those things earlier today, and let's just say I kind of added those words on and put them on the Word documents, because it's easy for me to read them and talking at the same time rather than memorizing it, because every time I try to memorize some of the words that I needed to remember, it's kind of hard for me. So yeah, I thought it's best for me to put them on Word documents so I can know what I'm trying to, what I'm saying, you know. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my video anyway. And if you're interested in becoming an animator one day, be free to do so. And you can always share in the comments if you feel like. And yeah, so if you wanted to ask any type of questions you like to ask, be free to do so in the comments too if you feel want to. I don't mind, because, and besides, I keep saying to you guys that I really like to see what you guys think in the comments. And besides, I also did mention before, I love reading your comments too. So yeah, so don't hesitate, okay? So be free to do whatever you guys feel to, wherever you feel comfortable. Okay, I'll see you guys later, and I hope you guys can have a lovely summer holiday. Bye everyone.